Really, when I entered this hall, really as it is said by Muhundi sir, it is high time we have to build the confidence among the people. As an administrator, my additional charge as an administrator of Puducherry state, I have found even though if they are diagnosed with COVID or if they have symptoms of COVID, they are not revealing it. And nowadays we are seeing late reference, mortality is more. Why they are hesitant to reveal their disease means they are afraid of isolation. They think, they imagine a picture that they will be like police officials are here, they will be imprisoned, isolated, they are forced to be in a situation that they are imprisoned, they are isolated, nobody will be there. So they want to compromise their life even for such feelings. So when isolation centers with such facilities are created, people will be ready to inform earlier, reveal things earlier. Two things are there. When they are not revealing, it is not harmful for themselves. It is harmful for others also. Because they want to hide it, so they want to go out. They are the super spreaders. And because of that, we are unable to control the disease. And their self-confidence, there should be a moral boost for them, so that it is said, when we are positive, it reveals that the virus has entered our body, that's all. When symptoms and other things arise in the body, revealed in the body, then only it has caused the disease. So the concept which our people think that immediately if it is positive, as if their whole body is involved, so there should be some differentiation. So when they are kept in these isolation centers, they will be free in their mind and they think that we have to isolate from the house, but we are not in a serious condition, so that we have to be hospitalized. So the hospital situation itself sickens some of the people. So this isolation center, and as Vishal said, when I met the organizers yesterday, they told, Madam, it will be in a 5-star setup. So it's really in a 5-star setup only, because it's almost but my intention is, whenever we open such centers, the bed should be free. It should not be occupied by more. So that should be the wish of everyone. And it's a coincidence that it is the birthday of our Swamiji, Shri Ravi Shankarji. And also I was fortunate enough to meet him through web yesterday. He gave the blessings and we could meet him through the web. And I really appreciate the staff nurses and the doctors who have come forward to serve the people. When the patient sees the doctor and staff nurse, half of the disease is gone. So nowadays, scarcity of doctors, we have the want of nurses. So I think good isolation centers and good containment zones can control the disease. The main loophole is that we are unable to control the containment zones. I imagine in big complexes, apartments, there are ample spaces around. So some isolation centers, with the help of that apartment people, that complex people, in a well-isolated place, with the facilities created by them, so that their family members, when they are there, sealed, so that they will be satisfied we are near our family members, and then it is easy for them to reveal the disease also. So that instead of asking them to be isolated in the house and unable to monitor them, even though we say you have to be isolated in your house, when they are with the family members, they think family members, they need not to keep the distance. So nowadays all the family members are affected. Last time it was not like that. This time family members are affected, young persons are affected, and children are affected because the people are inside the house and they don't want to maintain social distancing with the family members. They think family members are above all these medical instructions. So when in apartments with good space and complexes with good space and organizations with good space, quarters with good space, when we create isolation centers like this, definitely it will help us to control the disease and spread. So instead of isolation centers somewhere created, when this will be a role model in a quarters, nearby area, all quarters have isolated, sometimes they have club areas, yoga areas, which can be sealed, which can be airy also. So when that isolation centers can be created with good sealing so that there is no any spread, this will be helpful for the people to reveal the symptoms at the earlier stage so that they will be, as it is said, it is a confidence center. So when they come and sleep here, and I really appreciate Vishal and his team for carom board, for chess and for the television movies. So somehow we have to give moral support and ease the tension of the patient. So this will ease the not only situation of the family but the situation of the government also. So I appeal, even our Anjali Kumar, CP Anjali Kumar is there, Sajana is there. So let us encourage such type of isolation centers which is well away from the living space. Some apartments are having ample space around them and some play area or tennis court or area which is well away from the living area, which can be sealed and which can be created as isolation centers. So that area people are isolated in that area, they will feel as if they are at the place of their home. And doctors, and I appreciate the staff nurse, and I appeal everyone to get vaccinated. When I ask them, they are not vaccinated. All the medical professionals should get their vaccination. So the government should motivate them to facilitate them to get vaccinated. And we can utilize the service of students for the such isolation centers. We can appeal the large number of nursing colleges are there. We can utilize the service of, even after passing third year, because I am a medical professional, I know when they enter the clinical side, so in the third year itself, they will be able to see the blood pulse, BP, and monitor the pulse, BP, and their life support. So when they are able to monitor all those things, when we open more centers, if not doctors are not available, we can engage, because these are moderate, mild cases, just the observation is needed. There is no any medical treatment as such needed. So we can utilize the services of the clinical students, third year clinical students, fourth year clinical students, and final year students, and house surgeons, and we can appeal all the nursing colleges so that their help is taken, so that some manpower, with medical manpower and support, the people will be free in their mind, and it will be helpful because it's reducing the load of the admissions. That is the main thing. As Dr. Soundarajan said, all are fatigued. When we actually meet the doctors, they are almost in a pressure how to get relieved because of their oath, but because of the profession, they are unable to get relieved from this duty with pressure. They are doing this duty. So when we reduce the load of admissions for mild cases, which can be who can be accommodated in centers like this, it will reduce the load, and even the work output of the doctors will be more, and more patients will be admitted who are all in need of critical care, and this will serve the community in a different way, so that it's not only an isolation center, as it is said, it's a confidence center, and we have to encourage such centers with all supervision. It should not be a spreading area. People, instead of hiding things and spreading, we can identify. They should inform the government. This area is available near our apartment, near your quarters, so that can be organized, and our brothers and sisters of Sri Ravi Shankar organizations can help them in making some small centers. Then it will be more helpful. And I thank Raj Bhavan Parivar, and I thank Surendra Mohan Garu and the team, our joint secretaries, so that with all their efforts, when they informed that our Sri Ravi Shankar organization is making such efforts, I saw also in the press some of the centers were inaugurated. So immediately I told them to encourage this organization to put a setup here. And they're really very happy about it. We have taught everything. We have thought about the nutrition aspect of the patient. We have thought about the hygiene kits. You have thought about a disposable pillow cover and bed sheet. You have thought about the buckets, disposable, and you have thought about the yoga mat. You have thought about the red zone oxygenator, and you have thought about the saline stand. You have thought everything. You have thought about and taught us, so that the good center can be organized. Then steam inhalation is there, chest is there. So really appreciate all your efforts. A combined effort like this can chase the COVID. And let us all pray within few days our country will be COVID-free country. Thank you so much. And I appreciate everyone who motivate. Please wear mask. Mask is a simple protection. And take vaccination. It is a scientific protection. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. ఈ కోవిడ్ ఐసోలేషన్ సెంటర్ ప్రారంభోత్సవానికి వచ్చినటువంటి సీనియర్ ఆఫీసర్స్కు, ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ లివింగ్ సభ్యులకు, రాజ్భవన్ పౌరవాద సభ్యులకు, గవర్నర్ గారికి, సౌందరరాజన్ అందరికీ మరొకసారి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ ముగిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.